Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video for the Disney animal lovers. So I'm going to go through some of the books that I think people who like the Disney characters that are animals would really enjoy. First off, I want to say that there are two books that I don't have and won't be showing today that I think would be good to get. And that would be the cats and then the dogs. Disney books. I think it's Félins, and then I don't remember the name of the dog one, but I think the dog from Pocahontas is on the front. And then there's also another Best Stare book. But today I only have the triangles because I love shape color by number. I actually don't like this one as much as I thought I would, just because it's super obvious like who the character is and then the background. And I also struggle with the different size triangles. I don't know what I was expecting when I got this book, but I am going to go through the solutions for the books so you guys can actually see. I haven't seen many flip throughs of this book specifically, so I hope you guys can get some good feedback from this. What actually inspired me to make this video was someone commented on one of my videos asking about Lucifer, the cat from Cinderella, and they mentioned that that was their favorite character, and based on that information, what book I thought would be beneficial for her to get. And honestly, that's a really good question. And I wasn't quite sure. So I ended up going through all of my books, well, most of them, and trying to find which books had the most of that cat. And of course, I don't have the cats, which I'm guessing is going to have a lot more, there, focused, a lot more pictures of Lucifer, but, again, like I mentioned, I don't have that book, but I will show the ones that I do own. And I think I ended up finding 4 pictures of Lucifer, and one of the books actually did have 2, so that was kind of fun. But I didn't want to make this video super specific, so that's why I'm just doing a broad animals. I really love the dog from Bolt. Is his name Bolt? I think so. I need to rewatch that movie. He's one of my favorite dog characters. Yeah. Oh, and then the duo from Moana is also a really cute one. So here are the solutions to the triangles book. Like I said, this might not be good for a beginner, because there are a lot of different tones that you have to have, like a lot of different blues here, just because they kind of make it to where the color of the character, like this one, there are 7 browns. The color of the character is kind of like 3-dimensional. I don't know how to explain that. But okay, there's Lucifer right there. I don't know why I got Southern. So that's our first one. He is a cute character. This is the only page that I have done in here. I love Mickey. He's cute. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Definitely pause if you would like to see better time frame on each solutions page. Next, this book is just a good book if you like animals. It is also very, very beginner friendly. Just because the pages aren't super, like, they're kind of in the middle, but I would say they sway more towards less detail, and the black outlines are very helpful. I will say, with my searching for Lucifer, I did see a lot of the Aristocats, which is cute. That's another you know, cat heavy movie. And then there's a lot of Bambi as well. There's Bolt again. And then also a lot of these characters have their little animal friends in them, which I thought was cute. Brother Bear, I think that's what it is. So that's why I chose this book, because flipping through the pages, it did seem like there were a lot of animals. That's the point of the video. There's the cover page. I need to do that one. It's really cute. I love the little animals in the background. Oh my gosh. Did I already show this page? What is happening? I'm sorry. Did I go backwards, or maybe I skipped a page on accident? Yeah. Sorry. I think I did this page. Oh, the colors in this are so pretty. I just watched, I think this is Arthur and Merlin. I just watched Shrek 3, and they have Artie and Merlin in there, and that's really funny that they kind of look like them. Another thing that I wanted to mention is if you guys have a specific character or movie that you like and are wondering which book has the most pages of that movie or character, I would suggest checking out Michaela Renee. She has a spreadsheet that she made, which I'm amazed that she did that and put that much work into it, because it's really handy to go through the spreadsheet and see, like, I basically looked at Cinderella and then looked at all the pages that reference Cinderella and checked out if those were Lucifer or Cinderella or any of the other characters, like the evil stepmother. So that was helpful with making this video, so definitely go check it out. I'm pretty sure she just posted a video with it in the description. I will link her channel below, but I went to her like Disney beginners video, and she had it in there because I knew that she would probably reference it. So there's, oh, that's the Aristocats too. So definitely go check her out because that's a lot of work. So I have this in here because Lucifer is right there. Love the background. That is super cute. So Tomb 5, sorry, I haven't been mentioning what book they are. This is Laren Classic Tomb 5. But there's a Lucifer page. And let me just finish this out so you guys can see if you're curious. There's a bit more characters, but also this book is kind of more like portrait type style, like a lot of zoomed in pictures with relatively generic backgrounds. Like obviously they added this one in. Some of them are pretty basic. That is actually probably why I don't color in this book a lot. It's not one of my favorites. It is one of the first books I got though. But just because I love the more detailed pages in the, I don't know. I like spending hours upon hours of work on each of these pages. Is this blurry? Oh my goodness. All right. Next, I have Laren Classic Tomb 9. This is another book with a lot of animals, in my opinion. Right off the bat, we have 2 here. Some of these pages, those are kind of dark. It's kind of weird. Here's a good amount of animals. Guess I count him as an animal. What's his name? Hal? I don't even remember. This is actually pretty fun for me because I actually, did I already say actually? I'm so sorry. I don't look at the solutions, but I've kind of changed my philosophy because I want to start picking my pages based off of the ones I really like, not based off of it being a mystery. So I'm kind of looking at all of these for the first time because often when I decide if I want a book, I'll just vaguely look at, you know, some of the pages, and if I'm drawn to a couple of them, I know I'm gonna like the book, and so then I end up ordering. But now I'm kind of able to see, you know, exactly what type of images these are, which is kind of nice. Here's some animals. It's a whole bottom row and then a dinosaur. That's a really cute picture. These are mostly characters. Well, human-esque. Oh my gosh. Forgot about the hamster guy in Bolt. I'm gonna really have to watch that movie again. Cute. Love those princesses. Okay. Next book. No more Grand Classic books. This is Seasons, and I chose this because a lot of these pictures are outdoor scenes. I mean, they're pretty much all outdoor scenes because it's the season. So they're kind of trying to depict the different weather and the different foliage and stuff. So there's not as much animals, but there definitely is some. There's a ton of Mickey and Donald and Co. and all of them. So if you already have those books and you're looking for more to add to your collection based on those characters, I would definitely get this book. Like, that is so cute. Those two are so cute. Perfect for summer. I did this page last summer, I think. Or last fall. But there is no Lucifer, but there are the Aristocats. They show up pretty much in every book, I would say. But yeah, Olaf is in here a bunch. There's Winnie the Pooh. I've done that page. It's really cute. Oh, I love that scene. That's really cute. Sorry, I keep saying cute. Pretty sure The Fox and the Hound is the cover of the other Best-Air book. If you're looking for it, this image reminds me of the cover, actually. That's really cute. Chicken Little. You don't see a lot of Chicken Little pages. I think Michaela Renee has actually mentioned that before, and I looked at her spreadsheet, and yeah, there's not a ton. I think I don't have some of the books where Chicken Little shows up. These are so colorful. That is adorable. So like I said, there's not as many maybe animals. There's a lot of creatures, but there's the same baby dinosaur page, but with a different background. So I will say I don't see a ton of repeats because I don't have any of the best of books. Any of the books that start with best of tend to be a collection of whatever image they are the best of from all the other books. So like Best of Heroines is one book that I did not end up picking up because it was a lot of the same pictures of like from the princesses book or just of female characters from the other books. This is Trompe-l'oeil Babies. So there's one image you can see, and the image behind it is actually something different. But with this book, I'm pretty sure the image that you see is the baby version, and then the one you color is the adult version, or if it shows the adult version, it's the baby that you can see behind it. There's a pretty good amount of animals in here. I think because the cover is Lady as a puppy, I think that kind of influenced my decision to include this one, just right there. There's a cute Dory. I also like the style changes. Like, I feel like this style is a little different than this style. It might just be because this is a Pixar movie and this is Disney, but like this is a black outline for the character. She is not outlined in black, just a little more abstract of a background. Some more animals. Very cute. There's 3 Bambi pages. If you like Bambi, then you'll like this book for sure. Gosh, some of the artwork I didn't realize is kind of like, this is young Cinderella, and this is what she looks like in the Little Princesses book, Petite Princesses. Another baby lady. The Christmas tree in the background. Oh my gosh! That's adorable. And this is also what little Ariel looks like in the Petite Princesses. It's just funny because we don't really see Ariel as a super young girl, I don't think. I may be wrong, but in the movies, she's kind of the same age. Maybe there's a flashback, but anyway, she doesn't look like that. And then, of course, little Aurora doesn't look like this either. But they're really cute. Okay. We got a couple more books. This is Mishon, which is villains. And I think, yes, this book has 2 pictures of Lucifer. So this is actually the book that, if you are specifically wanting Lucifer, this is the best bang for your buck. I like this book a lot. The colors are super nice, and I would say it's on the more detailed side, but nothing like super outlandish. I mean, this page was super fun to do, but I did have to use the super fine tips on my water-based markers because of the detail. It's a lot of Yzma, 3 in a row. And then Kronk. The villains are fun, though. There's baby Kronk. Okay, so here is the Lucifer page, which he looks really sweet in that. I should say the first one. There's one towards the end. Gosh, there's a lot of like castles and stuff. I didn't even realize. Sorry if I'm going quicker. This video is definitely getting longer than I anticipated, so trying to not make it super long. Okay, and then this is the second page. She looks a little more evil in this one. For some reason, I always thought of him, I think it's because of the Aristocats, I always thought of him as white. Or it's a Mandela effect. Mandela effect. Oh my gosh, Mandela. Goodness. All right. Next we have Trompe-l'œil Heroes versus Villains. And this one also, since it does incorporate lots of villains, has a Lucifer page. But it does have some heroes in there. Lots of bright colors, which I enjoy. This one also has a good amount of animals too. I did this page. I really like it. So yeah, when I was looking through this book, this was under the Cinderella because that's her evil stepmother. Wow. It's very intricate. I don't know why it looks different. Alrighty. I've done this Cinderella page. Sorry, I am pointing out the ones that I have actually done because there's not that many compared to the pages that are actually collectively on these, in these books. There's another one. This one's pretty simple. It only has 8 colors. So that one would be pretty easy. Okay, and this is my last book. I will say this book, I'm a little biased because I really like the animals in Moana. What is his name? Pua and something or other. The pig and the chicken. So that basically is all the animals in this book, just because it is mostly Moana. I guess this guy is the bad guy and he's like a lobster guy. But this is a good book if you like those specific characters, for sure. I mean, look at all of these. I feel like they're half and half with Moana. Oh my gosh. So sweet. I also really like this book because it has double pages. Like, I can't wait to do this one. I have quickly become a fan favorite of any of the books with double pages. I also really like Moana. I don't have necessarily a favorite princess, but the Moana movies are just really good. I just saw the second one. Ariel technically has been my favorite since I was a kid, but the colors in Moana are really nice. So that concludes our Animal Lovers Disney Color by Number collection. Let me guys know if there's another character that you guys are interested in, and definitely check out Michaela Renee's spreadsheet if you guys want to do your own research and see the characters and movies that are represented in each book. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.